what a mess Arsenal made of that game last week, Brett. Like, were you as shocked as I were that they like came up so short in such a big moment?
Not really. Well, okay, I'll put it this way. No, here's what I'll say. After watching the Bayern matches, in hindsight, I was definitely like, okay, this is just a thing with this team. This is just a thing because they could have been bounced against Porto. They were bounced against Bayern in the Champions League, and then they capitulated here. It's interesting. I mean, they were trucking teams for a while. I mean, they looked unstoppable.
To be fair, Brett, you were calling them the second best team in the world within the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know, but you know, again, get new data points. I'm not saying that they're still not. I'm just saying I think there's something here, whether it's the way that their attack stunts them or Jorginho just playing in general, and that's just the thing in itself. In these big high leverage moments, in these big high leverage games where they can't create chances. I mean, there's clearly something with the attack in these high leverage moments that is going haywire.
I think it's pretty easy to see what's haywire. Like, I hate to be overly simplistic, but I'm very familiar with this scenario. I'm very familiar with it. I'm used to watching it, and it's called "If we only had a striker, then ... And that is where Arsenal is at right now. If we only had a striker, and it seems like that's where half the clubs in Europe are, and they're just one of them, because we thought that they could get away with having Havertz there. We thought that maybe Jesus could get in and come back and do a job. And like, they keep running Havertz up top. And you can't have a guy, false nine, whatever you want to label him, you can't have a guy leading your line who is always looking for someone else to finish. When he shoots, it looks like it's his second option. It doesn't seem like it's the natural choice that he wants to make. He isn't like an incredible finisher. He wants somebody else to hit the final ball into the net. And so constantly, like, it seems to me, he's up top by himself, isolated, and Odegaard and other creators' brilliance are just wasted because if he's up top by himself and he's looking to pass, well, he's by himself. So there's no one there, and he doesn't have the instinct to finish.
Oh,